Why should I speak with a lawyer about my immigration? It is expensive.
I get this question all the time. It's kind of funny because for me is almost like a sales speech, and I hate sales speech, to tell the truth. Um, to me is that if you want to know, Jennifer, how do I answer number 12 of page 3 of my application form? You're really wasting your time to speak with a lawyer, because what we as a lawyer do is a strategy. We have information about immigration law, immigration system, immigration strategies, and you have your personal information. So when we hear all the fact, I put all the law, then we strategize what would be the best way for you to come to Canada. And I'm going to ask you some hard questions. Do you really want to come to Canada? Do you think that this is a good place to be? And that's a fair question. Why? Because there's New Zealand, Australia, UK, US. There's many other countries. If you wish, you could go. So you have to kind of think about it. Is Canada the best place to be? I'm a mom. I have 2 children. For me, this is a great place to be. My parents love to play golf here. My children love their school. My husband and I, we make a good living here, and we do what we love to do, not because we have to do. So those are really good qualification or good advantages and benefits of being in Canada. More than anything, I love lifestyle. So for somebody who never been to Canada and said, I just want to go to Canada, I think it's very dangerous. Because what if you never seen snow and you hate snow? I've seen that client before. I had an international student from Africa and came and said, like, he started school in September, he went home in January because he couldn't stand the winter. It sounds really funny to you, but let me tell you, it's the reality. And you're going to invest a lot of money for this. So this is another thing too. A lot of my clients are looking at this process of working with a lawyer as an investment. Life investment that they don't have to worry about, so that they have a rest of their life in Canada. If you look at this as an expense, it is expense. And I think all things in life like that. So to me is that before you make a decision to choose a lawyer or working with a lawyer, I respect whatever decision you make. But before you entering into planning your immigration to Canada, I think it's worthwhile to have a consultation to find out, is Canada right for me? As much as Canada offer a lot, and we want really great people to come to Canada and make this place their own home, also you have to choose Canada as, is this the place that I want to be because I heard all this? Or is it really for me because I am like A, B, C, D, E? You have to really assess that. Number 2, am I qualified? I think this is important. You need to know, is there a program it fits for me? And number 3, if it doesn't fit for me, is there a way for me to be qualified? I may not be qualified today, 2016, but if I take 2, 3, 4 steps, the end of this year, will I be qualified? I think that's a really good question. Number 4, you may be qualified, but are you actually doing everything you're supposed to do? Or do you have everything you need so that your application will be successful without any pitfalls? Again, I don't know about you, I hate worry about things. I'm actually a warrior of the family, which is kind of interesting. So I like to plan out. I'm very much a planner. So if you're a person like me, it's a good idea to check it out. If nothing else, I always tell my client at the end of a consultation, I give a very, very honest and blunt assessment of your case. And once I'm done it, and then I actually said, you don't have to hire me at all. Trust me that if you don't like me, I don't think you should hire me, because immigration is not a short plan. I work with my client between 3, 6. I have one client that I work more than 10 years with the various issues. We're gonna get to know really well. I'm gonna ask you really tough questions like, do you have any criminal record in the past, which is a really, really important the factor. If it's a personal immigration, I will ask about how did you meet your spouse. Those are personal questions. So if you don't like a professional you're working with, if you're not comfortable with, my recommendation is to find a person that you can trust. you can confide in, you can work with, you can laugh with, you can cry with. I think that's really important. So good luck with your plan.